Have you ever looked at a world map and wondered why some countries are just gigantic? Russia alone covers more land than the entire surface of Pluto. So why do some nations get so massive, while others remain tiny dots on the map? The answer isn't just about land. It's about history, geography, and power. The biggest countries we see today are direct products of empire. For centuries, the Russian Empire pushed eastward across Asia, claiming vast, sparsely populated lands. China, under the Qing dynasty, consolidated its enormous territory through conquest and administration. And in the Americas, a single deal the Louisiana Purchase doubled the size of the United States overnight. Brazil inherited its massive borders from a 15th-century treaty drawn up thousands of miles away in Europe. Dividing the New World between Spain and Portugal. These weren't random land grabs. They were strategic expansions driven by ambition for resources, glory, and control. This era of empire building laid the foundation for the mega-countries we know today, creating borders that often ignored the people already living there. But it wasn't just conquest that drew the lines. Nature played a huge role in defining a country's size. Think about Europe. It's a jigsaw puzzle of nations, separated by mountains like the Alps and Pyrenees, and rivers like the Rhine and Danube. These natural barriers made it hard for one power to dominate the entire continent, leading to a dense collection of smaller states. Now, compare that to the Americas or Central Asia, where vast open plains and steppes stretched for thousands of miles. With fewer natural obstacles to stop them, empires could sprawl outwards until they hit an ocean or another major power. In this sense, geography didn't just shape the borders, it protected them, creating the sprawling nations we see on the map. So, does being big automatically mean being powerful? Not exactly. Let's look at Canada, Russia, and Australia. They hold massive territories, but if you look at a population map, you'll see that most of that land is virtually empty. Their populations are clustered in relatively small, habitable zones. Huge areas bring incredible natural resources like oil, timber, and minerals, which can fuel an economy. But they also come with immense challenges. Governing over vast distances is costly. Defending thousands of miles of border is a logistical nightmare. And connecting a sparse population requires massive infrastructure investment. Size is a double-edged sword. It offers potential wealth, but demands constant effort to manage. Let's dive deeper into this idea. Russia's Siberia, a region larger than Canada, is home to fewer people than the city of Moscow. Most of it is a frozen, inhospitable wilderness. Brazil's vast interior is dominated by the dense, largely undeveloped Amazon rainforest. And in the United States, huge swaths of the West are arid desert and rugged mountains. These countries hold oceans of land, but the people, the economy, and the political power are concentrated in just a fraction of it. Their true strength doesn't come from the empty space, but from the productivity of their populated cores. This shows that a country's size on a map can be misleading. What truly matters is how its land is used. Ultimately, the world's biggest countries are relics of a specific moment in history, an age of imperial ambition and open frontiers. But their size presents a unique test for the future. As climate change begins to open up new, previously inaccessible regions like the Arctic, the value and strategic importance of this vast, empty land might be completely rewritten. The story of why countries are big isn't over. A new chapter may just be beginning. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into how our world works.